Yo, what's good everyone? Today I'm going to be getting my bread up. Yeah, basically I'm going to be trying to make some money. I've been making stop motions now for over 10 years and in that time I've got pretty good. So today I'm going to be putting my skills to the test on Fiverr and showing you guys just how much money you can make in 1 week working as a freelance Lego stop motion animator. Also, Lego's a pretty expensive hobby and I'm broke, so yeah. Fiverr. First thing we've got to do is set up the page on Fiverr. I have used it before, so I already had an account, but I'm pretty sure it's quite easy to set up if you're new. However, you might need to ask your parents if you're under 18. Anyway, I added my gig, title and description, as well as some example footage, and then it came to filling out the options. So I didn't want to be making full-on long stop motions for people, as that could get kind of boring, so I limited it to 10-second stop motions. Also, this way I could do more videos and make the price a bit more competitive as well. So I set up 3 options: 8 frames per second for $10, 12 frames per second for $15, which I feel is quite reasonable, and then because animating at 24 frames per second is about as much fun as having to walk through burning Lego, I made the price reflect this. Yeah. Anyway, all that was left to do now was to promote the gig, so I made a short video for my YouTube channel. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Netbrix here, and I'll animate literally anything you want in Lego stop motion just like this. And then waited for the orders to come flooding in. Alright, so day 1, I checked my Fiverr page. I posted the video promoting it last night, so there's been a bit of time, like I slept for like 6 hours. So far I haven't got any orders, but I did check through. I've got a few people clicking, well, I've got one person clicking on it. I'm not sure if this counts in people clicking the link on my page, because I feel like it would be a bit more if it does. Anyway, yeah, so no orders, but I do have 2 messages, so I'm going to reply to those, see if any of them convert into a sale, and I'm going to check back with you guys in a little bit. Alright, so it's been 2 days since I last spoke to you guys, and in that time I've got quite a few people viewing my gig, and I've actually managed to get my first 3 orders on Fiverr, so that's awesome. There is quite a lot of messaging that you have to do. A lot of people have questions, not all of them convert into sales, but yeah, in the end I did get 3. So here are my first 3 orders that I've got to complete. I'm going to start working on them today, and I'm going to film the process for you guys, and then we'll get them sent off. Okay, so for the first video, he asked for a short Spider-Man fight scene where his sig fig suited up into the Spider-Man costume and beat up 2 bad guys. Right away, it was a bit of a challenge to get this all into a 10-second video and not make it feel rushed, but I had to simplify it a little bit, and I think I still managed to communicate the main idea pretty well. Also, I did say I wouldn't do any editing or anything like that in the gig, so that meant for the web effects I had to try and stick them to other objects in the frame. There was a few shots where I did have to use support bricks, and there's just no other way to get the figures in the air, so yeah, I didn't mask them out, but I still think it looks pretty good. Here's the final clip. The next 2 orders were both from Obi-Wan Productions, and he sent me audio files to make the stop motion too, which was super helpful. These ones were a lot simpler than the previous, and they didn't take too long to make, but I did try my best to make the movements as smooth as possible and really perfect everything. There was no light flicker, stuff like that. I think he plans to make a video with these on his channel, so if you want to check that out, go to his channel. I'll put the link in the description of all the people I've made stuff for. So now I've done with these 3, I submitted them on Fiverr and then wait for them to be approved. At the time of this recording, one of them's already been approved and I got a 5-star rating, which is great. But yeah, the other 2 I'm just waiting for. In the time that I was making these videos as well, I didn't get any more orders, but I have had a few more messages from people. Nothing that's turned into a sale yet, but I'll keep you guys posted. Alright, so there's 2 days left now, and I've got one more order here to work on. This one was for an 8 frames per second video, and he wanted me to make an underwater fight scene. This was pretty challenging as I've never actually attempted to make an underwater Lego stop motion before. As it was 8 frames per second, I decided to embrace the cartooniness of it all, and I also made the characters feel really light and buoyant. For example, when they get hit, they kind of float up in the water a bit. I also added a bubble filter at the end to really sell the effect, and then I submitted the order. Okay, so it's been 1 week of working on Fiverr. I didn't get any more orders in the end after the one you've just watched, but I'm going to share with you guys my results and some of my thoughts on the whole process and what I'd do differently if I was to do it again. So overall, I made $55, which is pretty good. Was it worth it? Well, that kind of depends. Obviously this isn't enough money to live off for a week or anything like that really, but overall I worked it out and I only really worked about 5 hours, so 3 hours making the stop motions for people and about another 2 setting up the page, replying to messages, promoting it, that kind of thing. So if you look at it like that, it's not too bad. Fiverr does however take 20%, which kind of sucks, meaning I only actually get to take home about $44. So yeah, I'd suggest maybe if you're going to try and do this, you could offer a more expensive package with sound design, VFX and everything like that included. Then it might be a bit more appealing to companies looking for adverts or that kind of thing.
Nice.
As they wouldn't have to outsource other people to do the sound effects, special effects, that kind of stuff. Perhaps also instead of doing it for just a week, if you left it up over time, you might get more orders. You probably won't get one every week, but at least when you do, it'll be like a nice little money maker on the side. I don't plan to personally use Fiverr again as a seller, as I find it's a lot more fun to work on my own stop motion ideas, but it definitely was an interesting little experiment. If you do plan to start your own Fiverr account, I wish you luck and I hope this video is useful, or if not, at least a little bit entertaining. If you've made it this far, please do drop a like guys, it really helps me out and it helps me to continue to make the content that you guys enjoy. If this video does well and you guys want to see it, I'll go back on Fiverr, this time as a customer, and buy some stop motions from some other Lego YouTubers. Finally, a big thank you to everyone who placed orders, I really do appreciate the support. I'll make sure to link their channels if you guys want to check out what they did with the stop motions I made. And yeah, thanks to everyone else for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.